Alright guys, welcome back. I am Mellowseven, this is Rimworld, this is our Feudal Japan save. I have made a couple of changes. One, I've added Moody up here. I've seen it a few times and liked it, and I'd kind of forgotten about it, but I was watching a couple other series in the last couple days that were using it, and I do really like it. So I've added that. I also added Sidearm back in. I'd forgotten to enable it with this group before. Sidearm allows us to have essentially two weapons. So we could say a bow for our regular weapon and a sidearm could be our sword. So we can start by shooting, and then when they get close, they'll automatically drop the bow and do this. And in theory, they'll come back and pick up their bow again. That's the plan anyway. We also have run and gun enabled. We already had that one installed, and that will let us shoot while moving. We do take some modifiers, some minuses to that, but it is possible. I've added a quick crafting spot here, and we've added some short bows to that list. And I added the Sugakasa hat, which is kind of like a big squarish hat. It's a religious type of thing, but we've added it to the list too. It is better in the cold. The straw hat's better in the heat. So hopefully they'll flip back and forth depending on which one they need. Let's see what else. I'd like to welcome Starbust Wyvern, who gave us a subscription, mostly just because you have a really awesome name. I think we had at least one other one, and in fact, while I'm talking about it, let us make sure that we get a good welcome for the other subscriber, and we will get you guys added onto our list of subscribers so that you can be in the game. If you would like a different name, or if you have some special requirements, you only want a man, you only want a woman, you only want whatever, you like, you know, melee guys, you don't like ranged, whatever it may be, let me know in the comments and we'll try to make that happen. What am I looking for? I'm looking for YouTube, I'm looking for notifications, and David McNamee is what I'm going to guess. Thank you, sir. Welcome for the subscription. Thank you for your kind words. Stardust Wyvern, thank you. And Rhino, I didn't explicitly say it, but you're already on the list. So yes, you may very well get into the game. What I do is I take all of the publicly available subscriber list. I download that, I throw it into a spreadsheet, and then I build a random number generator, and it automatically draws names out of the hat essentially as we go. So if your subscriber list is publicly visible, then you are on my list. If your subscription list is not publicly visible, then even me, the person that you subscribe to, doesn't see your name. So if you want to make sure that you're on the list to be in the game, then leave me a comment in the below. But if you're already, like I say, if your subscriber status, I think is what it's called, is publicly available, then you're already on the list. If, however, you have a special name, or for instance, you know, you want a different name if you end up with a male or a female character, again, let me know that in the comments, and I do try to keep track of that. For instance, we have we've got a few special names listed in there already. I don't really have too much in the way of special requirements beyond that, but like I say, if you have those, let me know. The more complicated they are, the less you'll likely be in the game. But I do my best. Is what it is. So let's get back into it. I don't think there's any other changes. Let's go ahead and take a look at Moody really fast. Oh, I have made a bunch of changes, and I need to lower my gain. Let's make sure I turn it the right direction. Am I going the right way? I can't tell. Let's see. Oh, and I thought I had the background. Is it going to go reset now? Come on, background. You can do it. And no, it just wants to get worse and worse. Let's fix that too. Having a real hard time with light today. Is what it is. Let's just knock up the similarity a little bit more. Now I'm losing me. That's not good. Like, I want to be here, right? All right, this is what we're going to do. We're losing the dark bit over my top left shoulder, so you guys get to see in between the light, you know, in between stuff here. So we're gonna go select color, pick screen color there. Okay, let's Go over to the other one. Whoops. That one disappears. Nope. That didn't work quite the way I wanted. Oh, I'm gone. I'm gone. I tell you what, for today, we don't want to fight with it. We'll just get rid of me. Easy enough, right? It's a lot faster that way than fighting with the light. Some days in the afternoon here as I get light through the window. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera anymore. It doesn't matter. But I have a window to my right, and the sunlight comes through there at this time of day, and it changes dramatically as the day goes on. I do have a curtain closed over it, but it doesn't really matter. So sometimes within a matter of a couple minutes, it changes so much that it's just impossible to get dialed in. I do have a light set up, but I wasn't really prepared for bad lighting. I thought I had it. So, anyway, audio has changed a lot. I changed my settings. I'm trying to get prepared and set up for more work with what am I trying to get prepared for? Twitch. So I was going through and changing settings and stuff. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully it'll be okay. All right, so we were going to look at moody. So everybody's mood is okay for the most part right there. Everybody's okay within their temperature range. Our biggest issue is eating without a table. We should just sit on this. This should count as a table. However, let's come over here to furniture. Some Zipangu. I thought there was a way to make... we can make the seating spots around the outside. There we go. And this should get rid of that. Okay. Make sure I got one in that corner. Oh, okay, we did. So that should get rid of 8 without a table. Need beauty is an issue. Night owl during the day. Do we still have that going on? Restrict. Do I have a new night owl? Let's oops, character. No. No. Yes. No. No. So it's just Rosalind. And I don't... Rosalind should sleep during the day. We'll see how that goes. That might fix. Temperature wise, we're all pretty good. We're near a little bit the top end for Rosalind. We'll just have to see how that goes. Making bow, playing horseshoes. We got a lot of wandering. Nobody needs attention. Let's go ahead and see what we need to be working on next, because clearly we don't have enough going on. So I think one thing we can do is we can come over here and let's go ahead and deconstruct this whole bit here just because we can. Doesn't hurt. And we got a little bit of floor left over here, so let's come over to flooring and remove floor, and let's get the last of that. And do we got some mining we want to do? We can come and do some mining, and we'll kind of mine out that, and we'll mine out that, and maybe we can grab that there. Okay, so I think that looks... Oh, got a raid. Let me pause real fast. Tribespeople from the White Ant Tratoxis have arrived. They'll prepare for a while, then attack. What are we looking at? Spear, 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 and spear. So it's all melee, which isn't terrible for us, but it's not great for us either. So let's go ahead first of all and let's restrict people to Area 1. And unfortunately, we don't have a huge amount to do in Area 1, but one thing we can do is we can start adding floors. So let's go ahead and we've got some floors in there. Let's go ahead and take care of these other rooms that we use a lot. There we go. Gives us something to do. I think that will be fine. And maybe we're going to add a little bit more beauty in here. Let's go ahead and we'll add some more flower pots in here just to make life a little nicer. You know, I mean, why not, right? There, something like that. Get everybody back inside. Maybe we'll get a little bit of sleep before they attack. Yeah, I like the little icon. Tells us kind of what people are doing. All right, beginning their assault. So, let's go ahead. We'll draft everybody. Weber, spear, sword, spear, throwing knives. There. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to... And you don't have anything. Because you are the pacifist. That's right. Okay, so Tiberia, you're... I think we'll put you like right here. Right? So let's go there. And see, how do we do that again? We go shift click to set their position. So shift click right there. So that's yours. Rosalind, what's going to be our hospital is going to be right here. Let's go ahead and we're going to put you in the hospital. So shift click. Oh, I'm not on Rosalind anymore. Oh, that's Inquisitor Moana. Yours are going to be... are you... Whoops. And Tiberia, you're going to go here. Something like that for now. Okay. Oh, okay, now let me pause it. I think what we do now is, now that we're here, we go shift, click on that. And this one goes shift, click, whoops. Shift, click on the defensive position icon there. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put our swords here, here, our spears here, and here. Well, like that. Let's move you in the middle there. So, shift click there, shift click there, shift click there, shift click there. And of course we've got a fire. So what we're going to do actually is grab all of the, well, first of all, Tiberia easily enough is going to go right here. Whoops, nope. Tiberia is going to go there. Mayoa, we're going to undo that. Let's make sure that you can firefight, though. You can. So hopefully you'll run around and start fixing fires. And you guys, you're going to come running out here. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, whoops. Melee attack. I still hate the fact that you can't just right-click on somebody for melee attack. You can for ranged attack, but not melee. And then there. And there. We'll go fast. And because we've done that, I guess technically it kind of claimed that. So those guys are out attacking that for no reason. And we're going to so you can help with fires. And they're running away, so we'll undo you guys, and everybody can help with fires. Except we're going to go restriction unrestricted because we want to put all those fires out. Make sure our home zone covers that. It does. Make sure everybody up here that we got is dead. Let us strip. We'll grab that. Whoops. We got rid of it anyway. I guess it's not really that important that we haul it urgently, but strip. 3. Let's put out these fires. Of course, Rosalind's hurt, so Rosalind's the only one staying up to put out fires. Who's our... Let's check medical. Stab spear, stab spear. Big toe cut off. Who's our doctor, and why is Mike sleeping? There we go. There we go. And it looks like everything is getting treated. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Sleep disturbed. That's okay. Need food. I don't know that we need food. Well, I mean, they might be hungry, but we don't need food. Feeling random. Cabin fever. Insulted. Who is need comfort? I think we're doing okay. Who has cabin fever? Let's try this again. Okay, it's just coming up and going. It's not staying around, so that's okay. So, back over to our main deal there. Let's see, do we have work for everybody to do now? It looks like everybody's working, that's good. What time is it? Okay. What are we doing for wood? Have we set up our map? We've got foraging done, but we don't have this set up yet. So let's go ahead and hit manage on that. We'll say all trees. I think that will be fine. Do we want to... I don't really want to set hunting up. The question is, do we want to start to... what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, did that door get destroyed? Structure, door. I've just spaced. Do we want to start domesticating animals? Okay. I mean, for instance, we have a lot of llamas here. Llamas are pack animals. They do milk. I believe we get fur from them. They'd be good. Didn't we have horses running around at some point too? We do have some horses as well that we could use. You know, we've got some options here. You know, we could always try to get the Arthroplura. I think we'll leave the Arthroplura alone. I think that's probably going to be a good idea. Guinea pig. We clearly have some fairly serious... there's a lot of dead animals here, so somebody's hunting. The question is who? Could be the honey badger. There's some turkey eggs. Let's grab those. We could get some turkey for that matter too. Clearly there's turkey eggs running, or you know, there's turkey eggs, so clearly there's some turkeys, although I'm not seeing them anywhere. Yeah, let's go ahead and maybe let's grab some... We've done llamas in the... There's some turkeys there. We could do turkeys. The thing about the turkeys is that will give us eggs, which we could use for our food, right? That ties right into our bento boxes there. They don't really carry anything, but they would do that, whereas llamas would give us, I think, milk. Let's see. Meat and wool, pack animals, guard animals. They can be used for that. I don't know. I think we're going to do okay for food. So let's go ahead and see if we can... Let's go into the manager and see if we can figure this out in the manager. Let's go animals. We have one alpaca, some bison, black bear. Okay, we got to find stuff that's actually in the wild. We have 3 chipmunks, some deer, 12 ducks. We could do ducks if we want some eggs. Right? That's not all bad. Let's go ahead and see about getting some ducks. So let's go target counts. Let's just do, say, 1 male, 3 female. We don't really care about juveniles. And In fact, I'd rather mostly just have eggs than I would. Well, maybe. Well, we'll give this a try. We'll keep some. And we'll have to figure out an area to restrict them to. We'll restrict them to an animal area, right? We'll just have to figure out what that animal area is. For the moment, we'll just do that. And, yeah, we'll say manage. And we'll go back to available. And I think we'll look for maybe some llamas. If I can find them, HIJKL. There we go. And same kind of thing. Let's go for, say, 1 and 3. And again, we'll restrict to an animal area. And we'll hit... Oh, and these will actually... Let's see, obedience, rescue, haul. I will do all of them. Something like that. Butcher excess livestock. We won't do trained, pregnant, or bonded. Strict animals, that's fine. And auto-designate animals to be tamed. Unrestricted. Manage that. Let's go back to our ducks and the same thing. Auto-designate animals. Unrestricted. Yeah, I think something like that. That should work. Now, one of the things I'm interested in doing, although we probably don't want to do it quite yet, I was thinking maybe we get to a point where maybe we can make some sort of like IEDs or something fiery. And then what we do is once we actually get stone blocks, how's our research doing, by the way? I don't remember what we're researching. Stone cutting, good. I want to make the outside walls stone, and then I want to put essentially just a field of hay grass around the outside. And then if we're getting attacked by besiegers or whatever, we just light the grass on fire, and we just have a fire that rips through here. So we'll have kind of a firebreak, and then we'll have our hay grass, and then we'll have our our building. So that might be pretty cool. And we could even just do it initially in the entries here, right? So maybe what we want to do is we come here and we do a zone area, and we do a growing thing like this. And do we really want to do it right now? For now, let's get kind of some hay in place. We'll do something like this. And do we not have doors up there either? And we'll do another one up here, right? But we're going to stay one away from that. Something like that. And let's go ahead and put a door in there really fast. Not sure how I missed those doors. And that'll get us some hay grass for our llamas, assuming we get some. And again, we're just going to kind of do this, and same thing over here. Like that. And these will all be hay grass. Not necessarily because we need that much hay grass, but it will act as food for our llamas. And then hay grass there. So now, so they'll all do that. And we could even, I'd rather not have them in here and eating this stuff, right? But we do need to find some place for them to go when we're under attack, or when, when there's wolves everywhere, or something like that. So we do need somewhere inside that they can go. I'm wondering where that's going to be. Let's start by doing a zone for our animal area here. And maybe what we'll do is we'll just kind of start, give ourselves like 2 past the edge there, so they can run around here. They've got this amount of live whatever food, and then the hay, because they'll eat the growing hay too, right? So that's okay. Then we just have to figure out maybe where we want them to go as far as coming inside. And maybe what we'll do is we'll go expand a animal area. Let's go ahead, get rid of that area, and we'll kind of do, we'll kind of block most of it off, right? But not quite all of it. So they might eat these little bits in the middle here, and we'll just have to live with that. I'd rather give up a little bit of rice than lose our more hay grass, and we can always plant more here, so I'm not too worried about that. So they can come in, and we could put them in here if we needed to, and there is some stuff in here, and we could even do a little hay grass thing there. We could put a little growing area for that. Let's go hay grass. Oops, we can make it a little bit bigger than that, huh? Oh, whoops. Hay grass. There, something like that. We could even make this, for the moment, a little bit of a, let's see, zone, animal area. I'd just as soon not have them in bedrooms because it makes it dirty, right? So let's go ahead and we'll kind of block off the bedrooms and these rooms. So let's just go ahead. They'll be allowed this tower and then the area outside and, you know, a little bit inside, and we'll just kind of have to figure that out. We may want to cut down a little bit on the hay inside and move up on the rice inside, so just kind of slide it down one. You know what we could do even? Maybe on all the bits that they're allowed, that becomes hay. Everything else becomes whatever it may be. So is that an idea? Do I like that idea? Am I showing zones? Yes. So like this zone right here, let's exit this zone and let's delete this zone. And let's even delete this zone, but we're going to move it over one. So what we'll do is we'll come in here, we'll do a growing zone. We're going to go over one. What if we do like this? Let's go ahead and get rid of a little bit of that, like that. So we lose a little bit of rice, but I think we'll still be okay. And then let's look at our animal area. So that works like that. And then let's go ahead and we're going to put a growing area in here that it's going to make automatically connect, which we don't really want. Maybe like that. And I'll try this again. We'll just go right there initially. And we're going to make that hay. Oops. Hay grass. And I missed up there again. Damn it. Like that. And we'll do one here. And we'll do one here. And we'll do one here. And we'll see how that goes. We'll leave those as they are, but can I do one more? There we go. Something like that. So this will be rice in the middle. Whatever we have on the outside, a little bit of rice at the doors, and eventually when this is all stone, then we'll go right up to the edge and we'll put like IEDs out there, right? I think that might work. Maybe we want to, since we did have people kind of, do we want to maybe put traps right along outside the windows here for people that are trying to shoot in the embrasures? Nah, we'll leave it for now. Okay, I think that's probably enough talking about that. So we had one small raid. We've kind of planned out how we're going to do this. We're going to add some more of that. We've got some mining set. Man, we didn't get a whole lot done this episode, did we? Beavers. I tell you what we're going to do is we're going to take everybody except Inquisitor. Whoops, I guess we'll do it this way. Whoops, maybe we'll use Shift. I hate the fact that Shift click doesn't select everything and Control Shift doesn't select anything. I would think you just kind of stick with your standard deals here. We'll run everybody over here. And we're just going to go through some beavers. Slow things down. Whoops. You guys go there. You fire at the alpha beaver there. And he gets to throw the 3 knives, which is great with a crowd. There we go. You guys. There. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. You, I'm just gonna so these guys, right click, there we go. 1. Pause. No, not 1. B. 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 There we go. It's a lot of B for beavers. I don't know why attack is B, but okay. Now, that guy needs to be finished off. That guy needs to be finished off. I think that's all of them. 3. You guys can go about to your business. These need to be unforbidden. And you need to be unforbidden. And somewhere there's an H danger. Oh. Okay, let's cancel that deal there if that is ancient danger. And we'll go ahead and go up here to our orders, and just so we don't forget between episodes, we'll write a D. There we go. I think that's it. I think we're going to call it on that episode. Eduardo is a little bit damaged, but that's okay. Looks like a beaver got him. Let's click over here. Health, yeah. And of course Mike Ferraro went to sleep without taking care of him. You'd think that would be kind of done, but apparently not. And we're planting some hay grass. That's fine. I just have this image in my head of, you know, this kind of Japanese castle rising up out of the fields, you know. And so I kind of like the idea of the waving grass. It's very, you know, Akira Kurosawa-esque, you know. And that's really why I'm doing it. So then I had to come up with a reason to do it. And like I say, I think my reason is going to be, you know, we'll do some sort of like fiery IEDs out here. And so we'll be stone walls. They'll come up. We'll light the whole thing on fire. And yeah, it seems kind of mean, but that's what we're going to go with. All right. I think that is it for the episode. Thanks once again to David and Stardust. And it was Stardust, right? Yep, Stardust River. I'll get you added to the list. And we will see you guys next time. Cheers. Sayonara.